Hello ladies and gents, I'd like to talk a little bit about a state of matter called superfluidity. I'm going to read something, it's a little bit boring, but I'll explain it to the best of my ability afterwards. Condensed matter systems, such as acoustics in flowing fluids, light in moving dielectrics or quasiparticles in a moving superfluid, can be used to mimic aspects of general relativity. More specifically, the motion of general relativity. So we can understand that there's a state of matter described as superfluidity, whereby acoustics creating light flow around us. It can flow around us indefinitely because a property of superfluidity is that it has zero viscosity. And what I am suggesting is that the ancient ideas that date back all the way to Aristophanes, that come from Kabbalistic texts, the idea that was proliferated through the church that the earth is spinning, that Newton elaborated on by saying it's held there by gravitational fields, the notion the earth is spinning is so ridiculous when we can see and observe for ourselves something that is physically possible, and that is the stars flowing around us as described in the first page of the most popular book ever known to mankind, the Bible. And Enya here, while singing Echoes in the Rain, because of course an echo is a sound, the rain is the water, describes the motion of the stars flowing around us. Hello? Yeah, it's future you. You forgot to include the bit with the star in the jar. You just jumped to the Enya bit. Ah, right, you have. Apologies. Right, hold up, folks.
It's a process called sonoluminescence.
The first time I saw sonoluminescence was in a darkened room. I was transfixed to look at this spherical flask of fluid. And you look into the center, and in the center see a glowing blue-purple light, which could be seen with the unaided eye. It looked like a star in the heavens.
This star in a jar is made when a sound wave is passed through a small bubble inside a flask of liquid. And this sound wave makes the bubble do something remarkable. First it expands, then it collapses. And this collapse happens so violently that vapor molecules trapped inside the bubble slam together and heat up so much that the bubble gives off an incredible burst of heat and light, several thousand times a second, giving the appearance of a star. What made the phenomenon so exciting was the temperature of this star in a jar. On its surface alone, the light burns at tens of thousands of degrees. And Seth Putterman now contemplated a tantalizing possibility. Could the core of the collapsing bubble be even hotter? Hot enough for fusion?
One of the mysteries of sonoluminescence is to determine exactly how hot the interior of the bubble gets. In the sun, the interior can be millions of degrees, hot enough to cause fusion. And the thought crossed my mind that perhaps inside the collapsing bubble, the interior of the bubble might also get hot enough to cause fusion.
If so, this would be something truly amazing. By simply bombarding tiny bubbles with sound waves, temperatures of over 10 million degrees would be created. And nuclear fusion the same reaction that powers the sun would be happening almost effortlessly here on Earth.
Wait for the sun, watching the sky, black as a crow, night passes by, taking the stars so far away, everything flows, here comes another new day. Into the